evening, ladies and gentlemen. Very welcome to the stream. As I announced during the World Championship matches, I was planning to stream regularly, and I think that it's the high time to start doing that. And ladies and gentlemen, honestly, I do feel like I'm starting to enjoy this idea, of course. And what do we have today? We have WFD, World Federation, World FRYSK. I forgot how to what those three letters means actually, but maybe I will try to remind myself. So what do we have? We have WFD, FRYSK, WC, Qualifier. So yesterday it looks like the first one was played, or yesterday a few maybe days ago. Chat room, Malte Schulz, Damian also playing very nice. Yeah, I will try to play that, and honestly I have never played any tournament game of this FRYSK variant, and this is of course 5 against 5 pieces of Frisian draughts rules. That will be great, that will be shocking. Kalnap, hello, cześć, hi, nice to see you. Let me know on the chat who is watching, and ladies and gentlemen, 3 top players from this tournament will get qualified to the final that will be played, online final. And I don't think that I will qualify, of course, but if I will, then I will try to practice something. But this is not the last chance, because there will be 4 qualifiers. So maybe before the 3rd one or the 4th one I will have the possibility of practicing. How to get to this? Okay, we have the frisiandrafts.com, of course. You can fight for the pot of 2,000 euros, of course. This is the club that you must be member of. So as you can see, there is 219 members, and the first one was played 2 days ago. Okay, so it was that was Friesland Open qualifier. The first one was 23 hours ago. That's right. So there, Ilfat Karimov was the winner and unquestioned winner, because as the regulations say, only first 7 games count for the results. So for example, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, he won all the 7 games? No, he lost the 7th one and played the 8th one, what is more. So after this tournament, Elfat Karimov, Edwin Guzman and Julia Makarenkova was in the top 3, but as I remember, somehow Łukasz Kosobucki, gathering only 3 points, was in the qualifier. Of course, Łukasz is from Poland, as I am, and he is already the player that played last year in the FRYSK tournament and also in the World Championship in Frisian draughts. Please note that, Frisian draughts, hello, I'm Malte, nice to see you. Biggest favorite is Konstantin Nord, if he joins. So you mean the qualifier. That will be something really entertaining for me and for other players, I hope. So the time ratio is 6 minutes plus 3 seconds, so it gives you some time to think, to consider the best moves. Honestly, I will not lie to you. I checked the games of this winner, Ilfat Karimov, and I saw, for example, this game against Julia Makarenkova, and one thing I don't understand, Malte, maybe you can explain me, because I saw, for example, in this game of Ilfat against Łukasz Kosobucki, where the king was the mandatory piece to take, but here in this endgame, yeah, I think that Julia thought that after this move, this king must capture and she will take this piece and it will be a draw, yeah, after, for example, collecting here. So why this king could have been captured, and that confused me, because maybe I don't know the rules, because in the other game against Łukasz Kosobucki, there was this variation, really nice, and after this one he found this move amazing, because I would totally, as Łukasz, forget about the privilege of capturing with the king, and then you have just winning endgame after this one. As long as possible, king is worth more. Okay, so if your piece is to capture king, then the piece must take. Yes, that was the necessity of capturing with the piece. This is how it works. Kalnap, as far as I explored, FRYSK, the advancement to 5th rank for making exchange is one of the strategies for gaining advantage. Yes, but most important is keeping pieces 4 and 1. Okay, so we have some tips here to use tonight. Okay, we'll try. If you want to join those tournaments, of course, visit learn or the main page draughts.org. There you will see the confirmation of the stream, of course. And please forgive me that I'm calling, of course, this type of drafts the checkers if I put in the name and the strangest type of checkers, but this is just for the wider audience to check it, to find it, and to consider watching these tournaments. So you can see already 10 people playing here registered, so you can just join, but the condition to join this tournament is to be the member of a WFD team. King is worth more than a piece, yes, so everything is confirmed. Okay, so we'll try to use it. I'm quite excited, you know, to play that, and I don't expect much. I was just preparing the stream, and Jakub Stacewicz invited me to play 1+1 international drafts games, and we played like 15 or 20 of them. So I enjoyed it, and also I would like to play some of that kind of games on the streams behind the tournaments, because those arenas are of course very interesting as well. But well, so you can see so many rated players, 2 of them, Alex, Buffard and Malte, of course. 1915, okay, so Malte will be crushing us one after one probably. Julia Makarenkova played in the previous tournaments, so she has some rating. Oh, there is another one without a question mark, because you can see that my history of games is null. I haven't played any so far, so it is 1500, and I assume that I will be losing some rating tonight. Leuve, I would like to wish everyone good luck and nice games. I will not be able to attend all evening, so everyone should behave. I think that everyone should behave the proper way. Everyone is waiting. 2 minutes 28 seconds, ladies and gentlemen. The value of king is 199. Oh, that's interesting. While the value of simple checker is only 1, and you always must take the bigger value, right? So does it mean that, for example, if you have the option to capture 2 pieces and 1 king, then you must take 2 pieces, because that will be 2 against 199? Is it working that way? Do you understand it well? I'm totally confused. I'm starting to play the game that probably I don't know the rules exactly. Of course, I've learned some of them during the Friesland Open that I was broadcasting, streaming, commenting last year. Also, I was going to comment the World Championship in Friesland Drafts, but unfortunately, because of me, I was not finally able to do it. So 2 pieces worth more than a king, yes. Value capturing a stronger rule than priority. Too difficult for me to pronounce. Capture with a king. Okay. So I'm starting to get it. But of course, to understand it is the one thing, but the other one is to use it in the game. Petra, how high the rating is? 1971. Okay, so I will try to adjust those things that Malte mentioned. I will try to keep the pieces 4 and 1 or 50 and 47 and try to play with that. But that was honestly the conclusion I've made after seeing the games of yesterday's winner. So the tournament starts in 30 seconds, ladies and gentlemen. Good luck, good luck. That will be strange for many of you. If you are watching that, we'll start with 5 pieces against 5 pieces. And is it like white pieces have advantage here because of the tempo, like in chess, or not? Or still this game is perfectly balanced, like for example international drafts?
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Let's go. Who will be my first opponent? Advait und. Okay. Okay, so my opponent is moving the piece number 50. I know that, okay, 50 is okay to move, but I saw that some players were starting with those moves. Okay, so after this one, for example, there will be a possibility of exchange for him, but on the other side, I just want to move this 5 forward. Let's see how it works. Advait und. So this is my opponent, that elo is below the starting one, but of course after I will start losing games, I will also start losing elo points. So after such move, I don't know if this checker is good or not, but if I sacrifice a piece, I can attack it, but then I move, of course, the piece number 4, and it can be attacked here, and I'm losing it. So this is not something that I will consider here. And honestly, if I am supposed to leave those 2 pieces, then I don't like my situation already, because it means that I can't, for example, make this exchange. Okay, I will try to move it forward. Can I play here? Because if he plays here, it will be taken. He can make an exchange. Then I will move the piece number 2. Okay. Huh. I don't think going further is a good one, because then you can attack here. Just remember that we are playing the Frisian rules. So it means that after the possibility of capturing, you can do it vertically and horizontally, and also, of course, diagonally. I'll mute the stream for my games, yes, of course. FRYSK is very balanced, but black should be cautious for getting exchanges. It's possible to do it on Ludi. I can only regret that we can't play mini FRYSK 8x8. Okay, Frisian rules, but both players have checkers on first 2 rows only, so it is 8x8. Okay, it's possible to do on Ludi. I don't even know what this Ludi is. Okay, so I think that I can't do anything more here, because I don't want to make this exchange. Because after going here, this piece can go there, and where else? I think nowhere. And I don't know where to keep my pieces, honestly. This can't be played here. Okay. I'll do something similar to my opponent. But now, probably, I am forced. There is this tricky combination prepared. So if I play here, my opponent sacrifice here, he take. Okay. I take and he takes 2 pieces. If this one was absent, then still I would take some too, but it is not. So perhaps I must move away. But on the other hand, ladies and gentlemen, don't I have a combination here and here? Isn't it working? Come on. I sacrifice here, he takes. I sacrifice here, he takes, and I take 1, 2, 3. Am I making a combination FRYSK? I did it. I did it. I forgot to change the layout for you to keep it better looking. Ladies and gentlemen, I've made a combination. In FRYSK, I sacrificed 2 and gathered 3. Oh my god, oh my god. Will I be winning the first game ever, first ever tournament game in FRYSK? It's something I like. Okay. Now I must be very careful, because still some things can happen, of course. Like, for example, my opponent now on the next move can play here. And he will take, I will take, but of course this one is going to the king. So if I play here, I think everything is fine, because on the other hand, if I play here, my opponent goes here. Okay, it also works, because I can take 2, not only 1. So I think both moves are working, but this one perhaps will be faster. Here, here. I think everything works here. So I'm not hurrying up because 7 games will be calculated to the result. And I can just wait with this piece. Yeah. I think it's done. I think it's done because this move faces the capture to the king, of course. I also must remember about the necessity of making 3 moves maximum with a king, because this is something that I can forget about. Advait und. Okay. I made a combination. I'm really satisfied with that. Melomorphox, hello on the chat. Welcome on the Twitch channel, because we are live on Twitch and YouTube, of course, ladies and gentlemen. It looks like my opponent starts to think a bit long, maybe not too long. So it should be easy. For example, go in here, my opponent goes here, I play here with an attack. Just one last move, and I win the game, ladies and gentlemen, and I gathered 141 points. And I have another opponent, Porter Richardson. Okay, let's go. 46. I can play the same. Oh, he's making the pre-moves already? So this is not something that I would like to play, that's right. Okay, should I go here or not? I'll try to do the same as I have done in the previous game, maybe. He's making this exchange. Okay. Okay, if I go here, okay. I'll play here because I'm a bit afraid of this move. So now I'm preparing this exchange here. But do I want it? I know that after such moves, the breakthrough and this wing could be really possible. And I know that I have the feeling like I like to make... Oh my god, so many exchanges forward. I like to make exchanges, you know, to the central part of the board. But probably it's not the best way here. Okay, if I play here, he can't go there, but he can go here. And this move will be suspended for me, this one as well. So my opponent exchanged forward 2 times, so it means that he has more tempos. Porter Richardson from Netherlands. I think this one stays here, and that could be my problem. If I play here, he goes here, here, here. Then I must move this one, but he is just advanced in this position. To have most winning chances on the board, exchanges should be avoided as long as possible. Okay, but exchanging forward is a good one or not? Because you mean that exchanges are like leading to a draw? So if my opponent exchanged 2 times forward, I think that he has some advantage here. I don't know if already the winning position, I don't know that because I can't calculate that far. But this is my judgment, because I think he has the possibility of breaking somehow through. I go here, here, he will play here, and those 2 pieces then can limit my pieces. So if I go here, he goes here, here, and here, still I have a problem. So I think I must go there. There is another exchange, I forgot. And the question is how the opposition works here. how the position works here. Generally it helps, okay. If I go, because if I don't play here, he goes here into the king, yeah? If I go here, for example, he goes here, that's a problem. Because then, okay, I want to play this move. I think it's the safest one to play. If he goes here, I attack, yeah? And it works. And if he goes here, that's the problem. Because after that there is this move and I can't move here. Am I losing already? I lost this game, ladies and gentlemen, probably, because this one of course comes with this one with this one. This one with the capture and this one with this move. I'm losing the game, I'm losing the game. And I'm not glad because of that. And I know that 2 kings against 1 king is a winning position. So after the first victory, the second one will be lost. I must be more careful, but you know, I gather the experience with every move. Jakub Stacewicz, hello. I'll try to let it happen to my opponent, of course, to win it. It's easy one. It's easy one. You have so many options. Like for example, now he attacks this piece, yeah? If I go here, he takes, and if I go here, he attacks here, for example. And he takes 2 pieces after this attack, or after this one, so you can see that he takes... Oh no, just 1 at this moment. After first victory, there is a second loss. So only me and this Porter guy have 2 games played so far. So everyone is playing absolutely fast. In FRYSK, the concept of advantage doesn't really exist. The position is either won for one side or a draw. Okay, yeah, that's actually logical. Can I pause for a second and understand this game that I played? Can I analyze it? If I go to my game against Porter, now you can see. Okay, so still there was a draw. Oh, that was the last move. Come on. That was the losing move already. No idea. I would never think about that was the last move already. So I had to play 14-20. That's quite interesting and important for me. Looking for another opponent, but till that time other players must finish their games. Oh my god, Konstantin Nord, so he is the favorite guy from the Belarus. And he is 2157. Ooh. Mikhail Batutnin from Ukraine, over 2000 in FRYSK. So those guys, is it like possible to memorize this game? To memorize all the most important variants, openings, because they are limited. Okay, I play against this Mikhail Batutin, or Vatutin, I don't know. But I know that the result is already done, so the question is, what can I learn from this game? Against some sort of master here. I don't know what to play. I don't want to play to this 5th line, because then after such moves everything is possible. So it's like not moving one, but he's done it on the 3rd move already. I know that those 4750 can hold wings. My opponent calculates. So the question is, how deep is he calculating at the moment? He's trying not to go before that move to the 4th line. What will happen? This move or this one? I think one of those two. But I can be mistaken, of course. So what happens if I play here? Because that way I am making some kind of threat of taking there. And how can I understand it? What he can play? Just this move? Or is there some kind of... Or if I play here, no, this is not possible because I take 2. Okay, let's learn something. After this one, there is an exchange from my side, for example. I really should start with like understanding the opposition, because now I can see, for example, the variant 2 against 2. If he goes here, I sacrifice here, and here I make a combination 2 for 2. He goes here. Okay, but I'm on the tempo, so I can go forward. Because I thought that he can exchange 1 for 1, and I'm going here, and there would be 2 against 2 opposition. And what would be the result there? Because, you know, there is some kind of theory that you can practice for that. One hint more. One of the plans is to go for breakthrough via edge squares. So what I'm doing with this one, for example, I'm holding this 47 and 50 and trying to go for the breakthrough with 21. But still, I think that with such games, 5 against 5, it is possible to memorize this game. Because you have limited options here. I'm curious about how many those guys that have over 20 or 2100 elo, how many games they've played already. But I made my opponent thinking, my opponent that whose elo is over 2000, so I'm quite satisfied with that already. Yeah, but I don't know how to play endgames, I don't know how to play anything here. It's all about the intuition, you know, and some really flat calculations, because that's all that I can do. But the hope is that this is not the last one qualifier. There will be 2 more tournaments. As you can see in the name of the tournament, this is 2 out of 4. So there will be some chances still. And I can say the first months are really into Frisian and FRYSK drafts. As Friesland Open is of course organized in that period of time, and quite intense online live about FRYSK and Frisian. I really like the involvement of all the players and organizers in this area of drafts and how they like to popularize it, and how the playing venue was looking like during the World Championship. I really do like it. Why my opponent is thinking so much? Maybe he thinks that after this exchange I can get some slight advantage, because after this, of course, I can't make it here, because there is 2 variant combination with this one. Either here, or the second option is here and here, so that's not an option. But the question is if this 2 for 2 is an option or not. My opponent will be forced to play here, and I can go forward. There is another option, he can sacrifice and attack. No, because I go here, of course. So it only works in the middle part of the board. The question is also if it is possible to if it is possible to, for example, sacrifice one piece and go to the king, and that way with attacks, having one piece less, win a game or not. You know, sacrificing a piece to have like 3 tempos advantage going to the king. Would it be possible? So my opponent gave me this piece. I have 1 piece advantage. And honestly, I don't know why. I don't know why. Okay, I can make this exchange here. But another option is... But I feel like this exchange could be good. But after this one, there could be this move going. This exchange could be problematic for me, because if I move this piece here, then I think somehow that it could be possible for him to break through on this wing. So should I just like play normally? I have 1 piece advantage against over 200 player. I think that it is winning for me, but I can be mistaken, of course. He goes there. So this move is not allowed. So his plan maybe could be to go there and there, but before that here. And after this one, can I go here? No, there will be this attack. I would feel much more I would feel more comfortable after this exchange, but I don't think that this is good exchange here. I'd like to exchange some pieces, but I don't know if it is good or not. If I go here, he can always exchange, okay, but he can't go there. I think this is a good move. I can also prepare this move with this exchange. Or maybe this move with this exchange even. Even if he goes forward, I will be the first one, the king. Maybe I can get some additional pieces. He gets there. Sometimes you can temporarily sacrifice or gaining exchange for freezing. Don't say that to me. Don't say that to me. I go here, he goes here. I must save some time here. I'll make this move, you know. I don't feel well, but he gave up. Yeah, because after this one I play here, and after this one I wait. Ladies and gentlemen, I won against 2050 guy. I won against 2015 guy in my 3rd game in a lifetime in a tournament online. It's impossible, come on. Thank you for your tips, because I appreciate that. I appreciate all your tips you gave me on the chat, because I was trying to hold to that. And ladies and gentlemen, victory against Michał Batutin, or Vatutin, I don't know. That's a big deal. That's a big deal. I have 4 points after 3 games. Woo! Woo! That was a big one. I was playing white pieces, so maybe Okay, start to believe in this game. Sometimes you can apply temporary sacrifice column up. Yeah, like you mentioned, I felt like this temporary sacrifice was not working. Okay, but I can analyze this game. Quickly, please. Because that could be really helpful for me. Okay. I played right. That was winning for me. Already in this moment. So this is like I felt. And I played like computer moves here, come on. With this exchange, I played computer moves. Okay, so let me understand why this... I would go for this exchange, that's right. And why that was winning. He goes here. Oh, so this is how the opposition works for me. And what if I played here? Still winning, okay. So because I wanted to play this move. I felt like this one is winning. But this one as well. So this is like, you know, not the right opposition for me. If he goes here, I go here. And I'm the first one on the king. Okay, I understand that. And second option, of course, if he goes here, then I go here, he goes here. And if he attacks here... How to win it? Oh, just to... Okay, I'm attacking here. And after this, simply here. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, that's a big deal. That's a huge achievement for me. 2 hours for 7 games, no need to hurry. That's right, Frisian Drafts, thank you very much for noticing that, because I wanted to analyze this game, to start to understand it. That was not an easy thing for me, of course. So I'm trying to learn with every game. I would never expect I would beat 2000 player. Nice. Top 3, ladies and gentlemen. At this moment I do get the qualification, but yeah, still a long way to go and some losses on the horizon, as I know. Okay, Konstantin played a draw in this one game. Who will be my next opponent? My performance at the moment is 18-20. Nice, nice, nice. 4 more games to take. So okay, after 28 minutes I played 3, so it should not be a problem to play 7. And only the 7 games are counted for the results. I must remember that, so there is no point in playing the 8th game behind and getting some experience, additional experience. That could be helpful here. Well done, Melomorphox. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Yulia Makarenkova. Yulia Makarenkova. Okay, I'll start to play with this 46. But I don't know what will I play later. This is maybe like some openings they know how to play. Last time I played this piece, made this move, and also in the first game, it was like the good move, so like my intuition says, I'll put you there, I'll put you there. Now time to think about that. Mike Neumeier. I just lost 1 to the same player. It is allowed to be in 2 tournaments. I played against Yulia even though they qualified in last tournament. Does that game count? Okay, so that's the question about this game. Maybe you can tell me that. So perhaps Yulia is just playing for fun. So the question is if my game against Yulia or other players will be counted to this 7 game. Julia exchanged forwards. Now I don't know if that game matters or not. Now I move 50 because somehow I feel that it gives me the possibility of exchanging this 24. Meanwhile, while not making it, there could happen some troubles, I think. No control. Mike is saying like there is no control on the list of the players. I don't know. I don't know. Hard to react with that. Hard to react. So Julia exchanged, and probably, you know, in my vocabulary there is a word advantage, sorry. I know that in the one of so of course this move can't happen, and if I play here, Julia plays here probably. Okay, if I play here, Julia here, I sacrifice and attack, she gives me here, 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 here. Would it be? I'll play it without a calculation. If I lose, I will tell that I was thinking that, you know, I'm not counting this game to the result. So that was the reason of the poor play. Because there are two options, here or here. You know, I'm quite afraid of this piece, if it is getting supported with this one. If I play here, 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 here. But on the other hand, okay, if I sacrifice and play here, she goes here, 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 here. Okay, I'm the first one there. Let's see what happens after this sacrifice. Let's see what happens after that. Because after all, I will get so many tempos, like, you know, in international drafts, with this exchange, capturing this piece that got so far. So it is like my intuition says I should be the first one on the king, or at least not later than my opponent, Julia. But is it working or not? I don't know. This is not the calculation, this is just the intuition. But if the games against Julia will not count, then it is hard to say if the standings are proper or not. Because, of course, some players should have not calculated the result against her. Some players would have to play one more game or two more games if there is another example of that. Tough thing to say. Honestly. I think that I'm getting, even if she sacrifices here, yeah? I think I'm getting to the important square with this piece. Oh. I can't go here or here because she goes there. That's quite a good one, actually. So if I go here, she goes here, and I can't play here. So it's like I'm losing this game, probably. I thought that I'm the one who gets faster to the king, but it's not like that. Even if I play here, she goes there, I go there, she takes here, and I'm losing immediately. So I must make this move. And now, this, I can add this sacrifice, but does it help me somehow? I get here, 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 or here, here. Oh, I'm losing it, definitely. Oh, so she calculated that well, after getting this free tempo. Marek Hollander, who'd avant? Who'd avant? Oh, you could come a bit earlier. I was beating 2000 opponent in FRYSK. But now I'm losing to Julia Makarenkova, so I definitely not like to have those results against her calculated. Let's play here, because I'm losing it, of course. Pa, 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 pa. If I play here, she takes 2, so I play here. And I can't make this move, I must make some sacrifice, doesn't matter which one. If she goes here, then I sacrifice here. If she goes here, I sacrifice here. But everywhere I'm losing. Even, for example, that way, of course. So the good way to play is to make your king standing there. GG to Julia. So I lost another game, and Julia first draw and 2 victories. It looks like we are playing Frisian. Actually, we are playing FRYSK. That is the variant of Frisian. 5 against 5. Malta! Oh, that will be a lesson here, ladies and gentlemen. So we are playing against Malta. Huh. Okay, so I will just mirror your moves. Mirror your moves. If you say it's good, I'll try to do it. I try to do it. That's my tricky strategy for this game. Good luck, good game. Good game, Malta. Okay, Malta told me not to move 50, but now he moves 50. So I am a bit confused. I try to make 5. I try to move 5. I'm starting to like this square 20. I don't know why. I know that Malta's sound is muted, probably. It's not fair to be in 2 tournaments. Okay, if I exchange, then he exchanges, so it's not an option for me. Is this move possible? Don't know. And this one is playable or not. If I go there on one side, I think that this move would not be the good one to move this 47. So I'm kinda accepting it. I'm kinda accepting that. Okay. If I'm not supposed to move 1, I will just hold it 1 and 4 and see what happens. This one can't go further like this one, yeah, because it will be taken with this one. So I think the cooperation of those 2 pieces works kinda nice. Maybe I can even make this exchange here, as I feel quite safe on this side. Maybe I'm afraid about this option, but after this move, those moves, I can exchange forward here. Tough game it is, ladies and gentlemen, tough game it is. So it's still 5 against 5. We haven't made an exchange here. And Malte told me that it's a good idea not to make any exchanges. So I try to keep it that way. Okay, so now this move can come with this attack. After that, the exchange that will be made, probably it's not something that suits me. But I think, you know what, intuition says me that this exchange will be good. I don't know if it's true or not. After this, I still have some... maybe this move even. Because this is not possible then. And after this, some other options. Okay, I have 5 minutes. I have time to calculate. I can exchange forward. I exchange forward, he goes here, I go here, he goes here, and I don't have a good move to make. So exchange maybe would not be the best option here. If I go here, he goes there. Because I can't limit him with 2 moves. I'd like to make this move. But there is this that he is holding, really nice option. But if I go there, he exchanges, I can go to 27. He goes here, I go here, 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 here. Oh, he is the first one on the king. And he can come with attacking my piece. So that's not something really comfortable for me. But if I go here, he goes here, I go here. Oh, but he can go here and I can't go there. But maybe I can play here. Maybe now. But this move will be still possible. No, will not be. I don't know what it brings. I don't know what it brings, but at the first glance, after I took a look at those moves, I think this one is the best, in my opinion. Probably it's lost then, but it's how I feel the position, you know? What is important for me, Malte can't play here, because there is 1 for 2, of course. Quite simple combination. And I still must save some time for the end game, because I can't calculate well in this variation. That is something I expected, yes. This one probably is not possible because of this attacking. Generally, this is the attack that I prepare. Is this maybe necessary to play this exchange back? Okay, after this move there is still this possibility. I haven't seen that. That's the problem, how I calculate. If I play here, what will happen? This is losing, maybe this exchange will be necessary then. But if I play here, then this piece holds two pieces. If I go here and make the attack, he plays here. And if I make an exchange, he goes there, and he attacks my piece here. That's a losing position, probably. But I think that after this exchange... Okay, after this exchange, still he can play here. And if I go there, he goes here. Problem. But I can exchange there. Okay, so I play it. Let's play it and let's see it. Here or here and make this exchange and go to the king and let's see. But I'm afraid that he will be the faster one. But if he plays here... I must make this exchange. After this one, and I lose. And after this one, the same. And I'm losing at 2 against 2. Ay, ay, ay. Because this 2 against 1 probably is lost. Probably everything here is losing for me. But I'm quite satisfied with this game, how I tried to fight. Oh, okay, let's analyze that. That was tough and long game. Good game. You missed a draw. You had missed a win. Oh, let me check it. Did I have a winning position against Malta? I don't believe it. Here, that was winning. So I did have a winning position for many moves already. What? I had a winning position. Here. 2025 was winning. Not to let that happen. Yeah, now I can understand that. So again, my intuition worked fine. That was a... This is a draw? How? This is not. No, so this is a problem of lead drafts probably. This is a draw? To play here? If I have the main diagonal, it's a draw? I thought it's a loss. Is it a draw or not? I had a poor position. I don't understand it, but you know, I have some kind of intuition from the international drafts that something, you know, some kind of positional limitations can work, and it's not so bad according to my play, despite the fact this is the 4th game in the tournament. This is a draw? Tell me, please. If I have the main diagonal, is it a draw? I thought it's losing, always. But anyway, GG, of course. And I'm here to learn. I'm here to learn how to play it. But I can figure it out. Hella, interesting, this FRYSK stream. I never followed this game before. Against Makarenka, the 2 against 2. You played 47-42 and lost. What about 47-41 of 21-26? Thank you very much for this variation. Kind regards, Anton. Thank you very much for this information. It was funny that you did not understand why Butanov sacrificed the piece, not seeing the 2-4-2. I did see this exchange, but yeah, I didn't think about this 34-30 exchange. I was thinking in that position to play 34-29, which I figured out was the winning one. Maybe I will try FRYSK for the first time in another qualification tournament. Good luck with that. At least I have time to calculate with this tempo. Yeah. 6+, I do like this tempo because you have the time to calculate everything, of course. If you take the main diagonal most time, it's a draw, Johnny. Yeah, but I mean the perfect play. If I play perfectly and my opponent plays perfectly, it is a draw, or this is winning. Because I can't go from the corner to the corner, yeah? I must stay in some central squares. That's the problem, because I don't know on which squares should I stay. That could be some trouble for me. Second loss in a row, but yeah, I'm still quite satisfied with the level I play. And I don't know now if my game against Yulia Makarenkova counts or not. So should I play again? Come on, no. I won one game, it's enough for me. I won this one game, it's enough for me. So that will be a revenge. I don't want to let my opponent exchange that forward, so I'll play here. I'd like to get to this square. Now I can play here. Yeah, but if I move forward, after this one there can be an attack already. If he plays here, I don't know how to understand it, honestly. Oh, I forgot that there is an exchange. I don't want another exchange. Maybe I'll make an exchange by myself here. What about this plan? No, not working. I feel like I'm losing this game. Like I'm losing it very, very much. If I go here, then I can't make any more moves here. I go here, he goes here. I get here, he goes here, here. If I go there, he goes there, I go there, he goes there. Okay, it looks like it's quite okay. And what about playing against the same opening for a few times? It counts or not? Or only the first game against some opening? This is not clear for me. I should follow some regulations. She can't take back the points she got against us, I don't think. Okay. So now I must sacrifice something and go. I think leaving my piece on the edge will be better. And I will have the first endgame. I don't like endgames in this position. If my opponent would like to offer a draw, feel free. But I don't know what must happen to offer a draw. I just don't know how to understand it. Because endgames, when you can capture diagonally and vertically, are just crazy. I don't even know if I'm going to the right spot. Wait, it's similar to what I've played before. If I go here, yeah. So the question is now if this piece is helping me or not. Because if I play here, he tries to go there and I make an attack. And I will have this 2 against 1 endgame that I don't understand, right? Of course I will. And I must make moves with the piece, that's the problem. This and this is even winning for me, yeah? And if he moves here, I can take it there, but he can still play there. I'd like to have this. Beautiful. If I go there, he plays here. If I go there with an attack, he goes to the king somewhere. Yeah, if I go there, he must go there, not to attack my piece. No, if I go here... Oh, okay, he can't go there. Because I take to the end. Probably it's a draw, but probably I don't know how to make it. Obviously. And this attack threatens me somehow. I made 3 moves with a king? So I can't? Oh my god, and I forgot about this rule. Oh my god. Okay, but I can learn from this endgame. Here, it is a draw. Normal draw. I played well. So I should, okay, stay just on the main diagonal. Okay, but looking at the computer, let me learn how to play that. Because if here, then here, yeah, it works. Okay, let's learn how to play that. Now you show me that I lost. So why is this move suggested? So is it losing or not? What if I don't sacrifice this piece? Of course there is this threat. He goes away. I wait. He can't go to the king. Okay. That would be a good idea. Okay, okay. And he makes the third move. I play here. Maybe I would have the winning position then. Is it possible? No, I would never get to the king. Tough to understand. 46. Tough to understand. I don't know what to do, honestly, because I played 6 games. I played 6 games. And I don't know if to play another one. Is this against Yulia Makarenkova counting or not? So, as usually, good beginning, and I had a winning game against Malta. I had here a draw again against Mikhail, who is in the first place after he won all the games but lost one to me. Come on, that's strange. Look at that. 0 against me and won all the other games, including, no, he has not played against Konstantin yet. That's the game that I like to follow. So this exchange is okay. Okay, let the champions play. Let the champions play. Like in Championship Arena 1+1. Yeah, exactly, FRYSK draughts. Beginnings are good, but then I have some downswing, finally. But still, I'm really satisfied because, you know, I led the game not to the losing position. I'm absolutely, you know, sure that I'm losing in the endgames because I don't know how to play it. I have no experience on that. No, absolutely. So I don't know anything. But if I gather some, I think I can play something, yeah. After playing, you know, 100 games, I think I will be playing something. But Malta, should I play 8 games if I played against Yulia Makarenkova, or 7 is just enough? I don't know what to do right now. So Porter play 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, gathering 8 points. Quite a nice result, actually. Augustas is going, chasing him. I should play 8. Okay, so 2 more. Always in case of cheater. Oh, so this is the reason of 8th play. It did happen before. Despite the fact we think that we have a nice community, some things like that can happen, of course. That's the problem. Everyone is playing right now. 5 games going on, many players with the pause already. Edwin Guzman. Is this like some family of El Chapo? El Chapo was Guzman, right? If I understand it well. Petra is playing. Krzysztof is playing against Yulia Makarenkova, so Yulia is still playing. She is not taking care about anything. She is just playing in this tournament. It's the pity because probably you can't edit the number, the list of the players. Okay, that's quite an interesting endgame. So it is a winning one or the draw. 1 piece advantage for black. which is Constantine North. What will happen here? It's a tricky that you can't attack, because after going there, here, you capture here and here, and you win the game. So you must go like that. Is this attack possible, or still there's some trap? Or maybe you'll just move the piece away. I think it's winning for black. I would think about that. Edwin had a chance to play World Cup, but he had to turn down the offer. Probably according to the long travel. Did I see their Panama flag of Panama or something else? Without an attack, perhaps to have more flexible king. Tough end games to understand. Now it shows me from the white perspective. Draw offers are allowed only after 40 moves? Oh my god. Is it possible to make so many moves? I was hoping that my opponent will offer me one, but yeah, there was no chance for that. I've never seen such a long game. But if you are playing one king against one king, you have some kind of automatic draw after some moves? Dominican Republic, yeah, sorry, not Panama. That's right. I'm really curious about this endgame. I'm really curious about it. How it works. What's the result here with the proper play? So, who is in the move? Constantine, having one piece more. Will he be able to win it or not? So I think that the logic of this move is to play here and attack this piece maybe in that direction. Now it's not maybe so possible because still this move will be made. And no matter where you capture, this king will be captured as well. Tough position to understand, ladies and gentlemen. Constantine is down to 30 seconds. Will I have the opponent searched if I am watching the endgame there? Porter plays really nice. Do you have the link to the 439 Move International game by chance? I made a video about that, short video. If you go to YouTube and type longest checkers game or something like that. Oh, I have an opponent. You are playing, join the game. Julia again, come on, it doesn't make any sense. There is no need to play against Julia for the second time. I don't care. So this is the second game that is not counting on my number of points. I don't want to play there because then she will have an active piece here. Oh, that was better probably. Now she will be waiting for me to play here and make this. So Julia is playing for fun, and we are playing for the competition, and it's, you know, it's a different kind of motivation. She has internal motivation and I have external motivation, so it's not working. This game is not working. It doesn't make any sense. We can just step forward and not to take care about that. This my habit of making central moves is a really disaster here. You must change it because playing to the center here is a very problematic thing. And is it like working that if you are qualified, then you can't play other qualifiers? Or if you played one qualifier, you can't play any other? I repeat you, I was offline the tournament. Julia plays 6 game now and it's good. What happened, Liu? Okay, there's some misunderstanding probably. I don't get it as well. Here or here? That's the question. That's the rule if you win. Okay, so if I don't win, then still I can play in other qualifiers. As far as I understand that. I'll go for this move. If I play here, she goes there. With many threats, because that will be a threat. Also, if I go here, she goes there and takes 2. It looks like I just must leave it that way. If she plays here, there will be this threat. But now of taking 2 pieces, and I retake with this 47. So if she plays here, I go forward. And after this move, this will be possible, because after this, there is no combination. Or maybe with this move. Hello everybody, please accept my apologies for being away during the first 30 minutes of the tournament. Double standards. Oh my god, there is a huge drama on the chat, ladies and gentlemen. So there is only few people playing, but we have a drama. But I know people care about the result, of course. I'll show you the drama on the second screen. So there you can follow the messages on the chat. Okay, Julia plays here. So what now? There is this threat still. I can't play there anymore. If I go there, she plays here. And there is this threat and there's nothing I can do. I can play this move then. But still my pieces will be highly limited. This is lost position, I think, already. I don't see there will be any recompensation. Julia joined and started to play. As soon as a player is active in a tournament, it's not possible to remove him or her. But rest assured, she can qualify for the finals of 2nd of February for once. That means that she will not be counted in the standings. How will you deal with the points taken given to others? Points won against her will of course remain valid. Okay. Points won against her, but lost points. Probably that's the good option, to kick Julia out the group, the WFD team, so she can't register for the tournament if she just doesn't understand that. That's true, perhaps, to avoid the possibility of playing for others that already have qualified. Lost games against Julia also count? Malte asks on the chat. I will be the victim of that, because I will have 2 losses against Julia after this one coming. Indeed, Malta lost games also count. We understand that it is a bit sour, that it is why goodwill and cooperation of the players are so important. Okay, so for me, tournament ends here, ladies and gentlemen. And I'm losing the second game to Julia. Next time I'll be there again at the beginning of the tournament and remove anyone from the team who is not entitled to play. Yep, to avoid dramas, it's important. That's the perfect move I make. Is it possible to lose all the pieces? Yes, it is. 1, 2, 3, 4. Sometimes when you use lead drafts, it's quite easier. It's quite easier. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, so I have then completed 7 games and there is no point in playing others. After a good start, there was a worse continuation of this tournament, but still I'm quite satisfied. I'm still quite satisfied, and perhaps I will try to play another qualifiers. When will be the another one? Next weekend it is. 30th and 31st day of January. Maybe we could practice for that a bit. We'll see. There's up to 219 members allowed to play. So some people still must play the games to finish it. So maybe I'll try to look for some international drafts games. Or maybe a few games of Babasy, but in Brazilian. Only 3 people playing. Azeri drama, 3+2. Dama, not drama. After this drama, now everything is drama for me. Okay, so let's go for some 5+0 game. I don't have settled ELO here. Skegia, 2175. Ooh, Alessio played quite a high result, and ELO, Corgo. Okay, let's go for a berserk, ladies and gentlemen. So here we are in the international drafts game. Rosenborg attack. Russian Babasy to call the players. Probably yes. Oh, so you mean that not Brazilians but Russians were playing that. So constantly it took all the players. Not just temporarily. That's a pity, because I don't know how to play Russian drafts. I could capture the other direction. Not working because of that. So be careful. Such players like 16s, 17s like to, you know, prepare combinations, so I must be really careful about this. Something like that will be prepared probably. Okay. Yet something else. So it's time to start the attack, to launch the rockets to the very central part of the board. That would be good. Okay. After it, there is an exchange 3 for 3. Will my opponent go for it or not? Maybe I should not let him to play that. Yeah, he goes. Like every time lower rated players do. But I can launch the attack of the wing again. Maybe. But before the attack, I will just prepare my pieces on the proper spot. Maybe some forcing here. This move will give us a bit of spiciness, I think. But this will be possible, as after this attack there will be a sticky move. This is not possible now, of course. So maybe to avoid it and leave this threat, I will play here on the next move. Oh, but I can play there, of course. I made a threat that I forgot to mention. Now it's allowed, I think. It's not easy to find moves. So this is like the only one. But maybe I'll play here. But I can't even make this combination then. 2 for 3 and he takes 2. There you say. Huh. Do I like to go for this majority? Because I think this one, maybe it works as well. Because I must capture, oh my god, I forgot. Quite a nice move, to be honest. I don't like this endgame. But it's a draw. But what else can I play? You can catch 5 moves back. You can catch dam or glip. Hello. I could. I'll check it after the game. Oh, I have no added time here. That's the problem. I could catch the king, Glip says. It's very possible, because after 2 hours of playing I just can't see anything. You mean before? F king, then from this move. Oh, here. A simple one. Just too simple one. Too simple one for me to see. That's the problem. Let's look for another opponent. On this account I must start invite some friends, because I have no friends online. Iselmu. Okay, let's play Berserk again. So this is the Dutch opening. This is how it's called in Poland. So my opponent is like not developing the left long wing. But at some point, for me it is also difficult to develop it, and I was waiting for this move, of course. Be careful about such moves like the Novice Cup, but this is not allowed right now. There is a combination, simple one of course, with an exchange on here. So I do expect some move like this or this. Yep, it happens, and I'll move there. Now after the open road I'll move 5 away. Is it possible right now? There is non-combination, but there is a forcing, simple forcing. I can attack your piece. You must move or cover, and then I exchange and make the combination. So there is something that you cannot avoid, Iselmu. Oh, my dear friend from Mauritania. Quite a nice idea. If I play here, he goes there, I take, and he takes the piece. And what after that? I don't even count it. I don't even calculate, but it's like working still. If he goes here, so he sacrifices another piece, but I can play here and just here to go to the king. So it looked like a good idea, but unfortunately for my opponent it was not working. Now he captures and I go straight to the king, of course. (42, 48 in one move, that's right. But it's also, that was a draw? So if my engine showed me -2, so it means 2 pieces of advantage, so perhaps, yeah, perhaps it's a draw according to scan. Another opponent that plays Polish variation, okay, so after this he wants to develop that way, so if you want to attack you can feel free and do it. I'll try to bring it to the left wing development here. Okay. Quite a simple game, but as you already can notice, okay, after this one I can play here, for example. This is not possible, and after my opponent plays to 42, I play to 26. Sometimes there can be some issues with moving 27, 22 away. This is losing a piece because I play one here and another there. And after that, this is not developed well. I can make this move. This is not possible. This is losing a piece. And I can lock the wing of my opponent. This is Molimar's exit, and actually it's quite an interesting one. It's quite an interesting exit, to be honest. Should I exchange it and try to leave it that way? Perhaps yes. Otherwise I don't like so much. This is just giving me too many tempos in the classic position, but if I can break my opponent's possibility of going to the classic position, then definitely I'll go for this exchange. Because now this Czyżow's Canyon is actually not working. And after that I have a simple defense here. Single or double? Double. I could make one move there before, perhaps, to get one more tempo on this wing, but it's not a big deal, it's not a big problem, perhaps. After this I can even consider this move, but this should be good as well. And what's your plan then? I don't attack it, because it helps you. I don't really like your possibilities. Yeah, like this exchange, it's something obvious to make, because what else? Should I attack it or not? I will. And I have this move. This could be really interesting move to make, with this threat and forcing maybe to play there. If I would make my opponent to move this piece, then this move can be very powerful, to be honest. Okay, so if I go here, but before that I can go even there. There is an exchange. That's the plan you want to play. Okay, after exchange I will have some other options. Perhaps this exchange is a necessary thing to do. Now I feel like I have the problems. But here, 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 here. Here, 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 here. Because after that there is this possibility. Here, 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 here. 1, 1, 2, 3. And I don't like it, of course. Looks like losing. I'm forced to make this exchange. Playing this game against 1650 opponent, and yeah, it didn't go the way I wanted it. I'll play here to threat with this exchange. So he will play here or here, I think, to avoid it. No. Then it's good. Then it's good. A bit lucky here, he forgot to check it. Sometimes, you know, this is the difference between intermediate player and the better player. Just if you are the good player, you can't miss such options in your games. You can't miss the options of making such exchanges, exits, you know. There is no combination, I think. Here, here, here. Yeah. So if I can go to the king, I will go to the king, of course. Now my opponent is making so many gaps between the pieces. Perhaps to make it more easy. Perhaps to make it useful for the majorities. But now if you have such option of attacking only one piece, then it's almost always good. Because you are creating a threat. Your opponent can't place your piece here to go to the king. Yeah. And I can simply wait and threat with this exchange, this attack actually. If he does it that way, then I can exchange it back. Secure my backs. There is this threat, of course, I must avoid by playing here, for example. And I can attack here again. No, now I can't, because there is this majority. So I'll catch this piece, not to go further to the king. While attacking, keep remembering the defense, and now I can attack. You can't go there, you can't go there, there is no majority. Because at first glance you can see that there is a majority, because if I take with the king you go here, but the truth is that after that I take two pieces there. And if he covers, I sacrifice 1 and take 2. He knew already what was coming. I'll take this piece. And the last one. Okay. There's a victory after playing a draw, winning a game and winning another game. That was the scenario? Yeah, because I used Berserk previously. 16 minutes to the end of this arena. Meanwhile, I can take a look how it is going with the FRYSK qualifier. So everyone finished the games. Petra Duskova. Okay, see private chat. If you think we made a mistake, please write a mail, private message. You forgot about that. Some dramas, ladies and gentlemen. Dramas on this FRYSK tournament. So next week, Saturday 30th is what day? It's Friday, I think. Oh, Thursday and Friday. There will be another 2 qualifiers for the FRYSK finals. Finals of the qualifiers, right? But it's always nice to try to qualify there, and you know, organizers give you the many possibilities of play. And okay, now we have nice game against Victoria, Cuba. So I have opponent rated 1964, and I like to play such games. So let's try to play it Rosenborg attack. You can play that well, of course, that way, and that well as well. It looks like my opponent wants to surround me. Okay, I go for this exchange already, and it's moving to 47, because this 47 can be really useful while playing against the attack, if you want to keep your wing defended well. My opponent just blocks my wing. Okay, I'll play here, you know, because now I can take even backward, but yeah. If I play forwards, I play to attack, not to defend. That's a very risky position, of course. Is there any combination? I can't see any. But somehow I must move my pieces from one side to another. And there will be a combo or not? There will be, of course. I'm forced to play something like that, for example. It is okay. This and this, I can take that direction now, so this move will be possible. Let's bring it on. I don't want to exchange it that way. That's a very interesting position, ladies and gentlemen. That's something that I would like to play. Perhaps I will be forced to use this plan, maybe. So I have, you know, like this piece missing, then I would have this exchange and perhaps winning position in this attack if this one was standing here. But sometimes you must play with the things that you have. At this moment my opponent can't play to those spots. And this is quite important for me. And also after this one, maybe this is not allowed because of that. Maybe it is, I don't know. How many moves of waiting he has? 2 moves. If I play here, then it looks fine. I'll go for that. Because now he can't go there and he can't go there. That's the thing. Okay, he has one more waiting move here. But still, I will get much better position, yeah? Because he must play something like that now. I play 1 for 2 and I take that direction. This is allowed? Oh, you go to the king. Huh. 1 for 1, 1 for 2. And you give 1, 2 for 2, I take 1, and you go to the king. And I have 2 more pieces, but everything is in the center. Is like this move possible here? This is really strange position, to be honest. It's really hard to understand. Everything can happen here. Of course, there was this threat, so that was like necessary move to make once again. He takes, I take 1 for 2, and he goes here. I don't want to play this move, not yet. But I don't have many options, to be honest. There could be some combinations, but possibly are not. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't know. I remember that possibility and forgot about it. Unfortunately. And I don't see any way to save it about this combination. Okay, I resign, but let's analyze it because I'm really curious about that. There is minus 2.9. Still some playing possibilities, but I'm just too exhausted to play that. So here I did have advantage of 0708. Played that. He goes here. So, you know, computer said it was worth doing that. I didn't want to do it. Because of this, that's right. So I was judging this position as hard to play. But as you can see, despite the fact of 2 pieces advantage and all the pieces in the central part, that was probably the necessary thing to play. Despite that, I chose to play to 19. And there my problems have started. Yeah, that was losing move already because of this combination. But yet, that was a very enjoyable evening for me, and I gathered a lot of experience in FRYSK. So I will try to play another qualifier on Friday. Maybe I'll try to practice a bit, something. But the most important news is, ladies and gentlemen, that I am back with regular streaming, and you know, yesterday there was a Polish stream, today English, tomorrow there will be Polish again, so you can watch it on Twitch or on warcaby or checkersTV. P268 was writing on Twitch about the games against Korgo, yeah. So feel free to write there on YouTube. Feel free to share your thoughts in the comments. So follow the Instagram of checkersTV, follow the Facebook, because there with a few hours before the stream start, there is an announcement that the stream will be covered by me, so you can follow it and join, of course, ladies and gentlemen. So thank you very much for watching tonight, and see you on another Draughts Checkers stream. Have a good night. Bye bye.